what is the spiritual way to eat? Have you ever thought about that? Let's talk. Stay tuned. Hi, it's Laura Giles with Pan Society. Thank you for tuning in. So I was on social media kind of participating in this conversation about what is the spiritual choice for eating. And the way that this conversation was being conducted was not really all that spiritual because it was a fight. And these people were making each other look bad, feel bad, that kind of thing. And if you look at Pan Society, we are about sovereignty, connection, and oneness. So the first piece of sovereignty is you do you. Mind your own business, take care of yourself. That means you don't judge other people for their choices. And the second piece is connection. So if you are pointing a finger at somebody and saying, hey man, you're a bad guy, I don't like what you're doing, and it's not really encroaching on you in any way, then you're making somebody the enemy and you're separating yourself from them. So that's not a great idea either if you want to be an animist and part of a community. It also doesn't promote oneness. So how can we decide what to eat then if we're going to be kind of more open-minded about this approach? Well, you can always look at your teeth and your gut. So if you look at carnivores, birds of prey, big cats, they have teeth that tear things. That's how they eat meat. They have to tear it apart. Okay? And then if you look at herbivores like goats and cows, they have really different teeth. They're made for kind of grinding. They also have different gut systems. And then omnivore has a little bit of both. And all of these different creatures have different gut systems because their gut is designed to eat or to digest what it is they're eating. Now, people are animals too, and everything eats something. And if you look at our guts, they're designed to digest certain things as well. And really, to me, that's the way to decide the argument. So you've got that. That's the big thing, nature. What does nature say? You can look at your bodies, how your body is designed to answer that question. The other thing is you can look at your conscience. So the conscious choice talks about what makes me feel good. Now, of course, we have people in the tundra who have eaten meat forever because that's what's there. That's what's available. You know, we talk about eating local. I think that's a great idea because the food that's around you is going to be adapted to your body and your DNA, and it's probably going to be more nutritious for you than something that is trucked in. It loses nutrients along the way, and it's really not indigenous to your landscape or your body. So you probably don't have the little bugs inside that's going to digest that all that well. Okay? So the Inuit and other people don't have vegetation and they eat almost exclusively meat. Are they not spiritual? I think the way that you eat has a lot to do with spirituality. So back in the day, when the Native Americans were providing their own food through hunting, the nomadic Native Americans, because we did have farmers too, what they would do is they would pray. They pray to the creature that they're going to kill, and they give thanks in advance. And they give thanks once the kill is made. So there's a whole lot of gratitude and understanding the wheel of life that goes into how a thing is procured, how it is eaten, and there's no waste. If you look at how we eat today, if you go to the store, I dare you to find a bone in something. Everything is boneless. There's so much waste because we just want the choicest cuts of things. But the healthiest way to eat is snout to tail. And back in the day, that's how people ate, snout to tail. So you'd eat everything. And if you go into an ethnic food store, like a Hispanic store or an Asian food store, you'll still find that. You'll find bones. You'll find fish with bones. You'll find beef with bones. You'll find things like chicken feet, stomachs, livers, all of that stuff, because people don't waste. That's conscious eating. Or at least I'll say that's one form of conscious eating. And another thing, another argument that people like to make is that, well, animals have feelings. Yes, animals do have feelings. And I think that if you're eating feedlot food, you're not getting the healthiest food. But plants have feelings too. They warn each other when there's danger. They send out chemicals for protection against insects. So it's not like they're not conscious. It's not like you get a pass because you're a vegetarian in the whole cruelty department. But there's a point at which it becomes kind of ridiculous, you know? Everything does eat something. So I think for me, it's more about how we do that. Are you giving thanks? Are you eating everything? Because people have to eat. So I'd like to know your opinions about it. Remember that we're talking about sovereignty, connection, oneness. And there's all these kinds of diets out there. And when you see somebody eating, maybe don't jump to judgment. Because maybe, like, have you heard of Temple Grandin in the movie where she could only eat Jello or something like that? You know, you don't know what's going on with somebody. The Chinese believe for thousands of years, and still today, that we all have a constitution and we ought to eat according to our constitution because different things are healthy for different people. And the Indian Ayurveda system, it's the same thing. You've got the Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. So different people need different things. So if you're on the Mediterranean diet, the keto diet, the gluten-free diet, the vegan, vegetarian, you know, maybe that's the best thing for you. And maybe somebody else's diet is the best thing for them. And that's okay. We don't all have to be the same. Love to hear your thoughts on it. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And check out our other videos too. We'd love to hear from you. Let us know what questions you have. See you later.